Hi there guys, it's Joel here from Aussie Chart Trends. It's about 10:30 AM on Saturday morning, the 2nd of February 2013. Today we're going to be checking out the week of the S&P 500 and then we're going to take a look at the Asx200. Before we get into today's weekly review, I've just got to let you know that AussieChartTrends.com.au and this video are for educational purposes only. Nothing stated at the site or in this video is intended to be used as any form of investment advice. I'm not a licensed professional. You need to make your own decisions regarding your investments. Even if I was a licensed professional, you need to make your own decisions regarding your investments. I'm just here to help anyone searching for a practical direction in today's markets. Guys, before we get into today's update, I just want to let you know that I've created a new monthly membership to the site. You'll have full access to the site as you would as a premium member, and you can take advantage of the premium membership and until the 11th of February. It's only $199 and that'll give you a whole year's worth of videos. There's over 200 video updates that you'll receive every year, or you can take advantage of the monthly subscription. It does work out a little bit more expensive over a year, but I've created that option just so that people can choose whether they would like a monthly subscription just in case. The other thing that I've done is I've created this new training videos module up here. It's just basic videos that I'll be releasing once a week within inside that members section there. The other thing that I'll be doing for members, because I really want to add value to subscribers, is give them a free daily updated link of freestockcharts.com. Now, this is a chart here of the S&P 500. And you can probably just see here, I've got all these drawing tools down the side here, and you'll be able to access all of these tools as well if you wish to put your added indicators on. But I'll be able to draw these lines on the charts for you, and then you'll have a link of my drawings at the end of the trading day, just so that you can track it. The other benefit about freestockcharts.com is that you can see the live data coming through as the markets are moving. And you can see all the candlesticks moving even on a very short time frame, even on a minute scale. What I'll be doing is I'll be probably moving all the trend lines over to freestockcharts.com so that members can actually see this chart and that we can do our analysis of this, because I think that this chart is actually much more better and that we'll be able to see the patterns a bit more easily. So guys, for that membership, $22 a month enables you full access to the members area, the training videos, and a link of the end of day data from freestockcharts.com. Something to consider. Okay, let's take a look now at the S&P 500. Okay, looking at the S&P 500, we're following up from last Thursday's video. We're looking at this potential neckline here. We were waiting to see if there was going to be a bounce here, but the fact that the market went through this area and we had a tag then on this red line here. Now this red line here is an ascending channel that we've been keeping our eye on now for some time. We can see after the S&P rallying up really hard, we've just been stuck in this red ascending channel. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this neckline down, and we're just going to create a horizontal level there of support. Now guys, what I think is going on is I think that we may be looking at a left shoulder here, and a head may be starting to form for a head and shoulders topping formation. So guys, I think that we may be starting to top up here. We do have that target of that 1530 area. There's this trend line here where the S&P found a lot of resistance last night. Let's take a look at that line and see where that line's coming from. That line is this line just here. Now the S&P 500 has found resistance on this line a number of times. We're able to get over it, hold a support, then back underneath it. We tested it, able to get back over it again. So it has acted out as a technically significant area, and in last night's trade we tagged on this area and we weren't able to get over it. Where to from here? Well, the chart is telling us that we should at least get up into the 1520s, but guys, even though we do have that target there of that 1530 area, I just want you to be aware at the moment that we may be starting to round over. And this coming week for subscribers, we'll be keeping a very close eye on this index. And if we quickly take a look on the daily chart, we've been also discussing daily resistance this week. We have finally got over this area now. So the S&P 500 had a bit of a tackle last night to get over that daily resistance level, and we were able to close over that. So that is a sign of strength. Maybe we'll back test this area next Monday. So it's very, very interesting times. You've got to wonder at this stage, how much more steam does the S&P 500 have? We're really coming up at a very steep descent, and we're getting ever closer to that 1550 area, 1560 area of the S&P 500. I think it's vital for everyone's portfolios at the moment to be watching this market, because it's a very, very important market that directly has an influence on the Asx200. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up the S&P 500 this week. In the week ahead, it'll be interesting to see if the S&P 500 can get over this resistance level, and whether we can continue to head on up to tag on this red line somewhere up, maybe even a bit further up on that 1530 area. Okay, let's take a look at the Asx200. Okay, looking at the Asx200 here on the hourly chart, this week we've just been watching the ASX come up and hug this top boundary line here. Now, I was saying this week that the Asx200 looked as if it was getting a little bit overextended here, and that we came back down within this channel here. Then we were able to rally on back up and tag up on this top line again and close higher for the week. So where to from here? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a horizontal line around that 4,980 level. Now, why am I doing this? Well, I'll explain that in a moment. But I think what we're looking at here is a potential tag up on this area, and then we'll probably top around here, I would say. Now, this is daily resistance. If we have a look on the daily chart, you can see that we got over this purple line that we've been watching, and now we've found support on this area the last 2 days of trade, and we're starting to head on up now to tag on that overhead resistance around that 4,980 area. Now there you have it. We have resistance there around April the 7th, and we've just extended that horizontal line out from where the market found resistance last time. So you'd think that this would be strong resistance, and that I actually find it amazing that we got over this purple line here, because the markets have been pushed down each time we've come up to this area. Now I think there's that last little bit of steam to get up to that 4,980 level. Now we're looking at, what did we close out there on Friday? 4,922. So we're looking at roughly 58 points left in the Asx200 to get up to this area, and I would say then we would most likely top if, and I'll state if, we see a top in the S&P 500, because guys, there seems to be no stopping the Asx200 at the moment, but it is time to put the blinkers on and be aware, especially at times like this, when we start to see that the news is looking rosy and that everyone seems to be in the money and happy. That's when we've got to be very alert. Guys, that pretty much wraps up today's market update. I just want to say a big thanks for supporting the YouTube channel and the site. From time to time, I'll be releasing some videos to the YouTube channel so that you can see what I got right and what I got wrong. But this will be on a delayed basis. But if you guys want to take advantage of getting the fresh daily updates inside the members area, having full access to the training videos, and taking advantage of a very affordable monthly subscription, you know where to go. But thanks very much, guys. I appreciate the emails and support that you've given me over the past 12 months, and I really look forward to serving my members in the United States and in Australia. So guys, I'll be back on Monday for a fresh daily market update. See you guys then.